Bang! Yeah, 713, don't step in this league, throwing rocks out the backboard. Living our dream, better dribble to the three, take the shot, here a Castro. And we don't even care what you say, we ain't scared of the hate, get a win in this last board. Stand in the paint, better clear out the way, hit the court with the black force energy. Every single week on a killing spree, you kidding me? You talk about winning with the epitome, you better be talking with peace, and we locking the key on them. Know that it's rocking with Ryan and Dante, the drip guy, we beyond the gossip, the topics we talk on a pop, and we conquering the obstacles that we cross as a team. Shot from the seats, we the Rockets like Elon. It's the H-Town rundown. Let's get started right now.
Well, Mr. AK, man, it has been a minute, hasn't it? Rockets have lost game 1, game 2, and Lakers are saying no Luka, no problem. Rockets are saying no Luka, more problems. AK, man, was good, and how are you, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm totally fine, bro. I just don't. I've decided to detach my self-esteem from the Rockets for the rest of this playoff, bro, because Lord knows if you keep it attached, some bad gonna happen, bro. I'm good, bro. I'm all right. Play ball, check ball. I don't care. Just go out there, show me something good, man.
Fair, man. Where can we find you, bro?
I don't know if you want to find me right now, but you can find me on Twitter /X at AKinfinity_VVS plus YouTube at the Rockets Propaganda Channel and H-Town Rundown. What up, Lake Show Jerry? My God, that man said legacy games tonight. I was actually going to touch on that too, by the way. But yeah, Jerry knows what's up.
Let me start off with this. So Kevin Durant missed game 1. We saw how phenomenal the Rockets looked in that game. Kevin Durant this season has played 2,840 minutes. It's the most minutes he's played by a large mile since the 2013-14 season, which was, if I'm looking right, about 12 to 13 years ago, his MVP season. He is out tonight with an ankle sprain, left ankle sprain. He has had 8, as of right now, 8 ankle issues with that left ankle throughout his career since 2018. 8 times in 8 seasons he's had a left ankle injury. How you feeling about this, dude?
I mean, we knew that when we traded for him, but I don't think it's that big of a deal because he been pretty healthy considering his age and how much Ime Udoka has abused him this season, not only with minutes, but usage on the court. So he looked fine to me. It looked fine. It's just, we kind of said this earlier in the season that this was going to catch up to us at some point. I just hate that it's right now against this team.
So what you're saying is that maybe earlier in the season or sporadically, they shouldn't have played him the second, third, or most minutes in the league. That's what you're saying right now.
There's no excuse for it because again, I've talked to y'all about how much Ime Udoka loves a crutch. If he has a crutch, he's going to use it. He is not trying to find no backup plan for no reason because it's just in his nature, man. Like he be coaching scared and he coached lazy too much. And now the chickens are coming to roost. Same issues that he's having here, he's had last year, year before, and the year in Boston. The same issues. If the same issues keep following you, I'm saying, like I keep saying, man, follow the stink. You follow the stink, leads you to the source of the problem.
So game 1, game 2. No Kevin
just
Durant
annoyed,
first
bro.
game.
I'm just annoyed.
No Kevin Durant game 1, and then game 2, of course, we still lost. DeAndre Ayton's looking like dominating against a certain somebody. So here's my question: is why do the Lakers look so good right now. Because when we played them with Luca, yeah, we lost, right? But the games were relatively close. We were competitive. Stupid calls here or there. I get that, but we at least felt like we had a chance to win. We're playing this Lakers team, and it feels like, hold on, listen to me, follow me. It feels like we are playing down to certain competition and they are rising to the challenge. How does that feel?
I don't know about playing down to the competition. I can tell you what it really is, though. One team looks prepared, the other does not. One team looks like they have adjusted how they're playing according to the opponent and according to the personnel that they have on the floor. That to me sounds like a logical approach going into any series. You adjust your approach according to the opponent and your personnel and how you can play against it. It's all about context. The Rockets, on the other hand, look the same from year to year, from player to player. Doesn't matter. Everything is just going to look the same, making you easier to game plan against, which is why we are struggling so much. We don't have dimensions to play with. One way only, and we don't make any adjustments to that. It's just go out there and do what I say, and if that doesn't work, just play tougher, fight somebody, get a technical foul, call them a BIBI.
Someone said, I forget what post it was under, but someone was like, yo, what do the Rockets even practice? And I said they run NBA 2K rebounding drills, and Ime does post-game pressers where he says, we just got to play tougher. And he just looks in the mirror. You know that mirror meme? Dude looks in the mirror. He's just pointing at the mirror like this, right? That's Ime. But he's like, yeah, we just got to play tougher. That's it, right? That's like the whole game plan is, all right, guys, they're out muscling you. Why don't you have enough muscle out there? You expect Tari Eason to add 30 pounds of muscle coming back out the locker room?
Toughness
it don't work
is not a plan. Toughness is not a plan. Hope is not a strategy. I've been saying this all year, bro. Been saying it all year. I'm not surprised by nothing I'm seeing. I'm not. Nope. I've been saying it all season long.
It's hilarious, man.
I mean, I expected. I thought we would win the series. I didn't care if KD was out game one or not, and I don't care if he out tonight or not. There's no reason not to come out there and slap this team across the head, bro. There's no reason. And you at home tonight too. They say role players and young players play better at home. All right, we're going to test that theory out. I need a legacy game I ain't going to say a legacy game, but I need a standout game, like a statement game from at least one of these guys. Mm-hmm. Because, and the reason I don't care that KD is not playing is because this whole rebuild was not supposed to be about some old people. This is supposed to be about these young guys. One of them got to step up and show out. And if none of them step up and show out, we're going to have some real tough conversations. And this is the season when to have the tough conversations. It wasn't last summer. It's now. But okay, you got what you wanted, Mr. Udoka. You got another crutch to play with, and you ain't got to use your legs. You can just walk on the crutches. All right. What happens when somebody kick the crutch from up under you? Now you got to walk.
Adding on to that, right? So you saying that this is the show out game, right, for the young guys, or at least a young guy at minimum. Our young guys are not necessarily showing out.
At least one.
And it seems like they can't even handle the ball. Şengün and Amen right now combined for 17 turnovers between 2 games. Come on, right? That is insane. Kevin Durant, adding on to that, he's got 9. That's 26 turnovers in 3 games between 3 players. That is not sustainable. That is in any way not sustainable. Some of those are stupid.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not lying. Yep.
It's not sustainable for who?
Any winning basketball team, for sure.
It's sustainable for losing, though.
For winning. It's incredible, right?
We've done that all season.
We have had high amounts of turnovers, but 26 turnovers between 3 players in 2 games is outrageous. Outrageous, right?
Here's my thing. Here's my thing on the turnovers.
Sure.
The thing is, turnovers in themselves are not where I'm upset. You turning the ball over playing scared. If you turning the ball over being aggressive, trying to make something happen, that is a completely different story. That's not what's happening. Ime Udoka has not instilled any confidence in these guys to go out there, be aggressive, and play with your chest out. They playing like they got ovaries where their testicles supposed to be.
Şengün right now is playing like he's playing pods last year, right? Remember when they put pods on him?
Oh my God.
And then all of a sudden he was like terrified, dude. Couldn't drive, couldn't know, he just froze, bro. And it's been like that all season, except it's against DeAndre Ayton, who's held him 1 of 7, and Jackson Hayes, who has held him 1 of 4. He is 2 of 11 against. Respectfully, I was clowning Ayton because he wasn't doing nothing against us the games we played against him in the regular season. All of a sudden, he turned up to 10. He took that motivation. For the first time ever, I've seen DeAndre Ayton motivated. Şengün, where's your fire, bro? Where's the Turkish tornado at, bro? Where is the guy that was an all-star? Not this year, but last year. Where's that guy, man? Because he's not right here. This guy playing right here, that's not him. That's not the same guy. And the reason I'm so hard on Şengün is because I want him to succeed. I want him to be this elite player that they promised us to be, right? This product that from the beginning of the season, they said this guy is this, and they are not doing it. They are not living up to that. Not only that, game 2, you played Reed Shepherd, your number 3 overall pick that you essentially redshirted for most of last year, right? Played only maybe 10 minutes a game. You played him 11 minutes in a playoff game, and then you played Josh Okogie, Jayshawn Tate, and then one of your lineups out there was Amen Thompson, Alperen Şengün, Clint Capella. Go home, bro. Pack up your bags, bro. You're not serious. You're not serious. You run on these lineups in the playoffs, you're not serious, dude. You are not serious. You can't be.
This is making my stomach hurt, dog.
He's still thinking about Nia Long, bro. He fucking the team up, dude. Stop, bro. Stop, bro. It's serious, dude. You laughing, but it's serious, man. I've never have I seen a coach so hard-headed, except for Tibbs. Except Tibbs at least got out the first round. Here we are losing to a Lakerless Laker right now. We got LeBron out there on his last legs, running out of gas. All of a sudden, he had his moments where he hit his fuck you 3. Yeah, I expect that, man. He one of the greatest of all time, bro. You expect that. Dude averaging 20. We're losing to a dude who averaged 20 right now. He averaged 20, 10, and 8. Wow. You're looking at Luke Kennard, who shooting 50% from 3.
Man, 20. Hold on.
Yeah, yes. LeBron right now is averaging 20, 10, and 8. And that's 10 assists, by the way. 20 points, 10 assists, 8 rebounds. Incredible. Luke Kennard shooting 50% from 3, averaging 20. DeAndre Ayton averaging 28 on 50%. Wow.
Hey, man, this is where I take it personal, bro. If you Alperen Şengün, you can't be letting no DeAndre Ayton come out there and outplay you. You cannot. Alperen Şengün is way better than this. He is better than what I'm seeing right now, bro.
Yes.
At least I think so. Like, I don't know what happened. Bro. How is he missing so many layups? And then they are hunting you on defense. I mean, Elmer Fudd looking for Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny. They hunting wabbits, bro. They hunting wabbits. You got JJ Redick. I gotta give him his credit, bro. Let me tell you something, dog. I was one of them people who was not a JJ Redick fan at all. I thought that hire was a joke. I thought he was gonna fail miserably. I thought he was gonna fall flat on his face, and I thought he'd be out of there by year 2. He's proven me wrong. His game plan from game to game has been looking nice, from quarter to quarter. And when he called a timeout, he make those timeouts matter, bro. And something is actually changing when he calls the timeout. They come out playing a little different, doing a little bit of something different. When we call timeouts, it's just to yell at people and pull guys for not playing defense or not cussing out the opponent on a defensive possession. Forget the rotation. You call them a BIBI. That's what you call them. Like, bro, What are we doing? Bro, I had a whole video earlier this year, a live stream, a post game that was titled "What is the plan? What are we doing?" Like, we back to that again, bro. Like,
Have we
Ime
figured out
Udoka
what we
reminds me of the tired boxer. I'm sorry, bro. Like, Ime Udoka
Explain.
reminds me of the tired boxer. And when you anybody that know combat sports, you know, you go in there with a game plan, but your game plan is predicated on you being fresh and all that. But once you get tired, that game plan go out the window, and you start throwing your punches. All of a sudden, they bad form. You start winging crazy wild shots because you just tired. You're just trying to get this thing over with. You're trying to see if you can hit a Hail Mary and knock somebody out because you like I said, you're trying to get the fight over with. You relapse back to your reflexes. Who you are when you are tired as a fighter is who you are. It is your personality. Who you are as a coach when you backed up against the fence, when you're back against the wall, is who you are. That is your personality in the flesh. Go ahead, bro.
The Rockets are a wounded animal, right? And usually a wounded, cornered animal are the most dangerous. But this animal showing their belly. Why? Why are we asking them to put us out of our misery like that? Bruh. We just rolling over. We're not even putting up a fight.
What kind of wounded animal we talking about?
I don't even know. A rabbit, bro. That's what it is, dude.
What kind of wounded animal we talking about?
We a rabbit.
Yeah,
that
must be something that don't something that can't fight nobody. A squirrel, something.
What happened to the crash out Rockets last year, right? I remember Amen Thompson crashing out in
King of the crash out, not here.
Throwing, yeah, you're right, bro. Throwing Tyler Harrell across the court, right? I mean, ragdoll that dude, right? Jalen Green bopping people, letting them know what's good. Şengün getting his people's mouth, dropping 45 and 16 on the now first unanimous depoy, right? Şengün did that last year. Okay, where's that energy? Where's that fight? Where's that dog, man? And you're right, the king of the crash out inside here.
It was year before last.
But no, Şengün dropped 45 last year. Not like last season as in 25-26. He dropped it in 24-25. It was a crazy video, man. I remember I freaked out up on that. But anyway.
Oh,
yeah. My point being, right, is we still had crashed out Rockets before Dylan Brooks. We still had that energy. Maybe not the same level, but Jalen wasn't afraid, man. Jabari wasn't afraid, man. I remember that game, bro, against Atlanta. Man, that was a crazy game, bro. I love that game, man. My point being here, though, is they don't have that fight, that energy, that dog, man. It's that military style of ball, bro. It's this military style of ball, bro. I'm telling you, I've been saying it, bro, that you step out of line and they say, hey, get back in line, always you on the bench. Look at what we did to Jalen Green. That's you. You better watch out. They got his poster in the room saying, hey, you don't want to be this guy. Better shape up. Şengün shot a 3. Remember that. Şengün shot a 3. And coach benched him for that. Got mad, yelled at his face because Şengün shot a 3. Was it a timely 3? No. But you know what? He shot them up. All right? Cool. He at least attempted it. All right? He attempted a shot. And you mad that he took a 3. Not you're not mad that he in the paint twirling like a ballerina, missing, shooting 38% from the field, right? You mad he shot a 3. He's so mad. Şengün has only taken 3 3-point attempts in the playoffs. That's how mad he is. That's how mad our coach is at Şengün for shooting 3s. Şengün has attempted 3 in the playoffs so far. And guess what? He's 0-3. These players second guessing themselves. They ain't got that's not a coach, dude. That is a strict teacher. That is the strict homeroom teacher that called you for detention, asked you to sit down and hey, do this homework.
That's a stepdaddy.
Man, I'm saying, bro, you're supposed to instill confidence in your players, right? You're supposed to sit here and say, hey, man, look, I know you took this shot, but hey, let's get you a better shot. How can we make your shot more efficient? What can we do to put you in positions to succeed? No, it's, hey, run this. You can't do it? All right, sit down. Hey, Aaron Holiday, run this. You can't do it? All right, Josh Kogi, your turn. Bro, it's terrible, bro. Hey, Rob, thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he messes with their confidence. And you know whose confidence he messed with last year? I'm not even going to say it because we know. I'm not even going to say it because we know. Look, What I expect
we ain't got to go there.
from Ime, what I expect from Ime, from this Rockets team, KD or not, they do not have Luka, and they didn't have Reeves for 2 games. We went 0-2.
Reeves playing tonight.
Yeah, Reeves playing tonight. It'll look like, man, he out there practicing right now. Yeah.
Let me check the injury report.
You let me know.
Now he out. He out. I'm looking at the injury report right now.
Okay.
He out.
Okay.
Yeah, he out.
Okay. So we got
But he
3
might
straight
return
games.
next game.
We got 3 straight games of no Reeves. We lost 2 of them. We let Marcus Smart go off, bro. I've never seen Marcus Smart score so many points in a single game. And they want to blame Reed. Stop it. Stop it.
That's lazy. That's lazy. That's lazy.
Thank you. That's not ball knowledge right there, dude. You have to understand how defenses work. People also don't understand funneling, man. Something that is a lost art, apparently, in basketball. You're supposed
funnel to who?
Man. I'm not going to say it. But the idea is you're supposed to funnel to the anchor, right? Watch how the Wolves play basketball, right? It's incredible. It is incredible basketball, man. So good.
You see how Chris Finch is coaching the T-Wolves?
Gobert
on both
like
ends.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar last night. That's how good Gobert looked. I've never seen Gobert look like this before in my life. Never. You only act like this when he faces certain players. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And I like it.
Coaching
it's
matters.
Good energy. It's good energy.
Coaching matters, bro.
Alperen Şengün, where's your pride? Amen Thompson, where's your energy? Notice the only person I ain't dogged on is Jabari because he at least doing his role. He not exceptional. He ain't.
He not playing like no punk. Tari, hey, I gotta give Tari his credit. Tari ain't playing like no punk.
They going out there and they playing the role. And now people was talking about, oh, Tari did Tari. Chill out. Tari is not supposed to score 25 points, right? Tari's supposed to go out there and be Tari. And guess what he did? He been Tari. He gets you some tough rebounds. He plays some hard as hell defense. He's at you some hard as hell screens, and he go hit a 3. Jabari ain't playing like no, what Ime say. He ain't playing like no. That's why you're not seeing no backlash on Twitter. Not a soul saying nothing. Not a single soul. But gosh forbid anybody else have a bad game, bro. Let him have one bad game, man. Wow, he knows to play. He needs to run plays for Jabari. Let him do the 2 dribble pull-ups. Let him cook. Interesting you bring that up, bro. I like that point. Guess what is not going to happen because Ime hates Jabari. He hates Jabari so much he benched him last year for a 30-year-old that's not even playing right now. And didn't let Jabari get full playoff experience last year. But it's cool. Jabari doing his thing. He giving you exactly what you need right now in his role.
Udoka actually really likes Jabari. Just FYI. He
don't play like it, bro. He don't play like it, man.
No, he does. He likes Jabari.
Okay.
I think he likes that Jabari just does whatever he's told. If I'm reading that correctly.
Okay.
From what I understand, Udoka likes Jabari.
What I see on the court,
yeah, I think I can say that in full confidence.
Okay. What I see on the court, it doesn't appear so. The plays we ran for him, right? The way he get the ball, I'm not disagreeing with you 100%. I'm just saying that's what it looked like on the court. And I got a problem with it, man. He likes him, but he also forced him to stand in the corner. Barry doesn't force the issue
the thing I have a problem with, though, is we have so many more shot attempts than the Lakers this series, and we still ain't cracked 100 points.
Hey, I thought more shot attempts won us the game, and that gave us a better pace. I thought we played better when we got more shots up. I thought if we got the rebound enough more times than them, we will win. That's not the case no more?
That only matters if you making those possessions count. And I've been saying that for the longest. I've been saying this over and over again, bro. It's only now that we in the playoffs against the Lakers, who are injured, more injured than us, actually. It's only now when people are starting to accept the facts for what they are because there is nowhere else to run. There's nowhere else to run, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about there's no Fred, there's no Steve-O. Lakers ain't made not a one excuse. And they up 2-0 on your ass and trying to take 3-0 on your home floor. You gonna accept that? I need one of these young guys, man. I need one of them. I don't care who it is. I need one of these guys to you're gonna have to crash out, bro. I don't mean crash out and go get stupid technical fouls. I'm talking about like you got to have a game that says we ain't going nowhere. We still in this thing. You got to, and that needs to happen tonight. I'm not waiting for no game 3. I said game 3. I ain't waiting for no game 4. We cannot lose this game, bro. This is a must win, bro. Because if you go down 0-3, we already know what time it is on that front.
I got a question for you. If we lose this series 4-1, right? Is this worse than losing 7 games to Golden State?
Let me tell you something, dog. If we lose the series 4-1, I'm gonna start talking like I don't normally talk. I'm gonna start saying things I don't normally say, bro.
You know, it's crazy because
I'm gonna leave it at
you're
that,
not laughing. Bro. You're not laughing, so I know you're serious, and that's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this has got to be. This is the team that all of Houston Rockets Twitter, all of Houston Rockets Sports Network, all of Houston Rockets podcasts, all of Houston Rockets anything was saying, we want LA. I can't wait to face LA. No Luka, no problem. I can't wait to face LA, man. This easy first round. We don't know too. We are the only. Actually, no, we're the 15th. Never mind. We still down 0-2, bro. The odds are all in our favor.
Are we the only team in the playoffs without a win?
No.
Hold on. Are we the only team in the playoffs without a win, bro? Or us and Phoenix? Funny enough.
I mean, technically, other than the games that played games 3, no. If we're including games 3, yes, we are the only team without a win other than Phoenix. So depends on how you slice it up. But game 2, we were not the only team without a win. So logically speaking, since all those teams that were down 0-2 now got a win, the Rockets, hey, it's time to make something happen. Because I'm gonna tell you what though, I'm about to jump on the Zap. Look, I work at 3 a.m. You best believe I'm watching every second of this game. Houston Rockets, you better not fail me, bro. I even got the Dickerson jersey on tonight, man. He not playing tonight, but he right here, man. He in my soul. And I see he sitting out tonight. I see he hurt. I see he got shit on a lot for his performance against the Lakers. Went 7-12 and only took 12 shots when you had 3 other people take more shots than him, including 20 shots from a certain somebody. All I got to say is it's time to lay it all on the court, right? Earlier, before Kevin Durant, and I quote, said, you got to let me die out there, coach. I'm not saying you need to go get hurt because I believe that you should always recover injuries and be at your full strength before you play. But I also remember James Harden played on one hamstring and tried to save your career, bro. I do remember that, man. Man. I do remember that. So I know you're trying to extend your career, man. You're 45 years old, man. I get it. If this Rockets team lose and you only played 1 game this series after playing 81 games throughout the regular season, I have some things to say, man. I really do.
But at the same time, bro, I am not going to put no kind of blame on KD. Absolutely the hell not. I'm not. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this. And this will be the last thing I say before we get to this game. Mm-hmm. Tonight and the rest of the series is a referendum on every one of the young core. It is a referendum. How they perform for the rest of the series is going to answer a lot of questions that we may have that we want to rush and make decisions on. So I'm going to need everybody who had their mind fixated on one thing before If you're not open to changing your mind, your head gonna explode because you're not gonna have no choice. Either you change your mind or somebody gonna change it for you. You'd rather do it yourself because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard pill to swallow.
I got one last question for you, AK. How is anybody on this team supposed to succeed in this playoffs with I'll just say it plainly, with a poorly ran offensive scheme?
I'm gonna just say it like this, bro. Maybe I'm wrong for saying this, and I don't care. Break the offense. If you're supposed to just stand in the corner, stop standing in the damn corner. Get your ass moving. Go set a screen for somebody for them to get open, and then you try to get open. I don't care what the play is. I don't care what the structure is. I don't care what Udoka talking about because anything he's talking about is not working. Break the scheme. I'm sorry. Break the scheme. What are you gonna do? Pull you? Okay, he pull you, and then what? Then you gonna be better off? You pull me? Okay, let's see. Let's find out. Break the offense.
And that's
whatever the offense is. It's a broken offense anyway. Shatter that thing.
And that's why Dylan Brooks had career highs all across the board, man. Shout out. I think that's got to be it, though. AK, man, where can I find you, bro, before we get out of here?
You can find me in hell right now. But anyway, you can find me on Twitter /X at AK_VVS. Also on YouTube at the Rikers Propaganda Channel. I'm going to do a post game, by the way. One way, win, lose, or draw. There's a post game coming out. Whatever my immediate thoughts are, I'm going to get them off in a quick, 15 minutes and get the hell up out of here because I have my thoughts and I'm going to let them out.
We got a lot.
And my thoughts are my own, by the way. There isn't a cult influencing my thoughts. I think for myself. Most games, actually, I watch on mute. Just FYI. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I listen. Sometimes I don't. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there.
Just in case. This has been H-Town Rundown. Make sure you follow us at the H-Town Rundown at the HRD on X and then H-Town Rundown on YouTube as well as Instagram. Check us out all over. We have also got a website. Check us out at htownrundown.org. We got a couple of articles coming out, Unfortunately, Reed did not get the most improved player of the war. That went to Nikhil Alexander-Walker. So shout out to Nikhil. Killed it this season, man. Another guy. Anyway. And make sure you follow me at drip2ps_GAWD on X's Instagram. And we out here. Rockets, let's go. And shout out Dickerson, man. Let's have a good one.